Something I don't know. All right, stream is back online, I think. Yes, no, maybe so. Somebody let me know. Go to the stove. Buy me a photo. Pimping all the hoes. Yeah, we good? We good? We back? Testing?
Yeah, it's good. It's up.
Testing? 1, 2, 3. There we go. Stream's back on. Let me put the link back in chat again. Oh, I don't have the link. Let me scroll back up and find it. There it is. All right, there's the link again. Oh, twice.
Noob.
Okay, anyway, so yeah, it's weird because it's not even showing me the people in the stream, like the count or whatever. Something's going on.
Must have been a Twitch hiccup, maybe.
Fucking Twitch. All right,
It
people.
happens.
You guys can see this though, right?
We see you sitting there in your
Yeah,
starter
I
kit.
can see it.
Perfect. Anyway, so if I hit like the phone booth button, like the hotkey. Of course, I don't have it hotkeyed. So I just typed it manually instead of doing the hotkey. Anyway, so it literally just stashed away all my shit and put me in my admin uniform. Watch this. Oh, I already have stored items. Really? I forgot about that. Sorry. Anyway, the point being is it'll put you back in your other stuff when you're done. So you can see it put me in my admin uniform. And it just put me back in my regular inventory. So you literally with just a hotkey, obviously, you know, if you weren't typing it like I was typing it, because I don't have it hotkeyed right now. Because I don't play, so there's no reason for me to use it. But if you hit your hotkey, it literally just instantly puts you in your admin uniform. You hit the hotkey again, it puts you right back to what you had before. You don't lose anything, you don't lose your enchantments, nothing. Just it stashes your shit away for you so you can go to help a player. And then you can change right back into your admin gear. It's pretty cool. I did other cool things for the team. We got a little... in the old days when, you know, our admins go and greet you guys, you know, they used to have to, they greet you, then they tab over to Discord and they would log, hey, I greeted so-and-so at this time and on this server and blah, blah, blah. And we would tally it all up and shit like that. Now, literally just hit a button. It automatically checks your battle metrics to see if you've been greeted, if you're a new player. If you are a new player, it verifies it with the admin. It does all that shit automatically. It logs the greeting for them. It does everything for them automatically. Literally just one button click. It does all that shit for them. So there's a bunch of cool stuff in the admin toolbox that I made for these guys. Anyway, like I said, not going around trying to just show it all to you, but it's some cool stuff. There's other little things that you guys can use. Little minor little functions like there's a, where the hell did it go? Dice roll. There's a dice roll command that you guys can use. I don't know why you would want to, but I just did it because that was back when I was just trying to practice. So if you do dice roll and then the max number, you can roll a dice between 1 and whatever the max number is. Right there. And it's in global chat, so like maybe you and somebody else are trying to, you know where I got the idea from. It's like, you know, old World of Warcraft type stuff. You guys roll for loot and stuff. So I was just playing around trying to learn how to do things, and I made that one too. Just all kinds of little nifty commands like that, and of course the AT strip that we discussed earlier. So anyway, that's all going to be going live on ForceWipe. All the AI stuff and all that new stuff. I've been slowly going around trying to fix all the images. If you haven't noticed, we've had a lot of broken images, and while I guess I could say it's technically our fault because I could have jumped on this sooner, I knew it was coming, and I didn't realize how soon it was coming. You know, back in the day, we used to host all our images on Imager for all our plugins. And Imager cut that shit out, and then we switched over to hosting them all on Discord. And then this month, Discord cut that shit out. And now I got to go back and reconfigure every image in our entire library of plugins. And that's a tedious process. Each image takes about 5 steps to configure. So, and there's like 1,000 of them. So it's not easy. And it'll be the 3rd time I've done it now. Getting tired of doing it, but they're getting there. I did a lot more today. I think most of your quests and most of your shop stuff should be working just fine now today. So hopefully that'll get done soon here. I think that's it. We will start the map preview here shortly as soon as we get done with the Q&A session.
I sent you a quick DM, T. I don't know if you want to bring that up or save it for later.
Let me see. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. I forgot to mention that plugin. So I wrote another plugin this week. You guys are going to love this plugin. So the way the plugin works is it stores a database of players. Basically, it basically checks the database. If you're a new player, as in you've never, played here before, now, granted, understand when this goes live on the Force Wipe, you're basically all going to be new players. So forgive me. You got to start somewhere. Once it does what it does to you as a new player, it saves your identity so that it doesn't do it to you again, but it's going to do it to you the first time for sure because it's brand new. So let me apologize for that ahead of time. Not that it's going to do anything bad to you. So if you're a new player, in other words, if you don't exist in that database yet, it's going to automatically, I found out you can alter players' spawn points dynamically. Like we have a plugin that just randomly picks a point on the map and spawns you. Well, I can actually intercept that and tell it where to spawn you. And so I made a welcome center inside of our town, and that's where new players will spawn, and it's going to have a bunch of useful information. I think I wiped the test server earlier, which sucks because now it's not going to have my cool pictures I posted up there. I don't have time to go get them real quick and put them in there. Anyway, so when you first start out as a new player, and again, it's going to be all of you the very first time we release this on Force Wipe, you're going to actually spawn down here. Let me show you where it goes. You're going to spawn in the water and die. Sucker. Here we go. Now I'm in there. So you're going to spawn right here on this rug. That's where new players will spawn from now on. And there'll be signs here. I made some signs. They were actually all in here earlier, but I wiped it. It'll tell them all about, just the basic shit. Don't forget to get your kit. Don't forget to get some quests. Make sure you check out /info. Watch out for zombie hordes. They can raid you. Stuff like that. And they follow the little arrows. They have a little rocking chair for Mountain Juice to sit in and greet people. They come through here, come through there. It's got our website. Have website and Discord and stuff over here too. And then, I got to put a light right here so you can see the switch better. But there's the exit. And it's a one-way door. That way, regular players aren't coming down here and harassing people. I put drop boxes here for new player donations. The cool thing is about drop boxes is when you put stuff in there, you can't take it back out. So you don't have to worry about veteran players coming down here and just robbing the drop boxes of all the loot. It's literally for new players only. New player can reach in there and get it just fine. Please don't go crazy with the drop boxes. I'm not trying to put full kits of metal and M2s in there for these new players. Maybe some food, maybe a Revy, just stupid little shit. We want people to actually have some kind of challenge. If I keep finding boxes full of M2s and fucking bullshit like that, I'm probably just going to delete the drop boxes. But I figured it'd be a nice little thought for now. Anyway, so they come out of that door, you just follow the little arrow signs, and there they go, right up into town to join the rest of the community. So anyway, I think it's kind of a neat little thing. Two behind the scenes features that it's more just bragging than it is anything else. So, and this is all, both of these are going to go live on Force Wipe also, is when we make our quest guy, look, Zone Manager's still installed on this test server, Nola. Anyway, when we make our quest guy, we actually have to come over here, we have to stand where we want to put him, and we have to type a command in the game, and then we have to reload the plugin, then we have to download the config file and package it up with the map, because each map has a different location, that's not the same coordinates for town. It's a real pain in the ass. It's just one more step that we got to do every fucking wipe, and it's annoying. And I thought to myself, I don't know if you guys know how the quest NPCs work, Waldo, Princess, and all that shit. The way they work is I actually wrote a plugin or a function, and what it does is it scans the map for a special prefab that I hide in the map. It's invisible, you guys can't see it, but it's there. It scans the map and each NPC has his own special prefab. So Waldo has his own little platform. I call them platforms. Waldo has his own platform, Princess, Carmen, all them. And when the server boots, it scans the map for those platforms, and it saves those coordinates. It says, okay, cool, I found a Waldo platform, here's the coordinates. I found another one, here's the coordinates. And so that way, when it goes to spawn the quest NPCs, it just pulls from that list of coordinates. And it's tied into the map. I don't ever have to go back and reconfigure it, and set all the coordinates manually and none of that shit, right? I was like, well, wait a minute, why don't I do that for some other things? So I did it for the quest guy. So now, me and Nola have not, I say Nola because he's usually the one that configures the quest guy. We have not configured the quest guy this map. Period. We have not touched it. But look, there he is. He has an invisible platform now that tells him where to spawn, and it's attached. It's part of town. So anywhere, I can literally take this town and just move it across the map, and the quest guy is going to go right with it. So that's cool. Again, nothing you guys will ever see, but behind the scenes stuff is kind of neat. I did the same thing with these new players. There's an invisible platform right here on this rug, and that's how they know where to spawn. No, a rug is not the platform, by the way. I just realized that. Both times I showed you something, it was a rug, but I promise you the rug is not the platform. Same thing with that. And then, wasn't there a third thing that I did that is automatically going to do it now instead of us having to do it? I could have swore there was. I don't remember. But anyway, so now anywhere I move town, the new player spawn, the quest thing, the new player spawn and the quest guy will automatically just follow town wherever I put town. We don't have to hand configure that shit anymore, so that's nice. Again, nothing you guys will see, but it's a good quality of life for the admin team. We deserve some quality of life too every now and then.
Do you want to open up player questions soon?
Yeah, let's do it because I'm done. Let's go. Are you handling the Q&A?
Yep.
Okay. So for the Q&A, at the top, I do this every time, top or bottom of the screen. There's a button you can click to.
It's on the bottom.
On the bottom of the screen, there's a raise your hand button you can click to say that you want to speak, and we will call on you. And sorry, I'm reading DMs at the same time. We'll call on you, and you can ask your question, give your compliments, give your criticism, give your suggestions, whatever. Please keep it short. Most of these people are really just here for their prizes. Let's not pretend they're not. And they just want to get on with their night. So just keep that in mind. There's other people waiting behind you. And I know that just came out of the mouth of somebody that rambles. Kind of ironic.
All right. Up first, we have. Oh, by the way, when you're done speaking, if you wouldn't mind clicking leave the stage button, just to keep us from having to remove you. That
Yeah,
would
it
be
makes us feel
awesome.
bad too when we have to kick you.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Not a lot, but a little bit.
It makes Juice happy, but it makes the rest of us feel bad.
All right. Up first, we have Pinky PvP.
Your dog is not happy.
And welcome, Freak.
I lost the damn channel. I'm trying to get this picture.
Pinky, you with us?
Who? Pinky PvP? Wait. Pinky PvP and we have PvP poop. So, if you mix them together, do you get pink eye?
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Okay. Pinky, maybe put in another request. No worries. Get your mic working, or if you
You
have
can
a
type.
question, you're welcome to type it in chat, and we'll be happy to answer it from there. I'm going to jump to the next person. We've got BB.
They all rhyme.
BB, you are currently muted. BB.
You know, it's gonna be real funny if it's something with the channel now.
He put it in chat, Nola. He
Oh,
said he didn't
Okay,
have a
my
mic.
bad.
I was wondering if the term loot pool, if we could get the small head right for the head bags. Is it not in there? It should be in there. If it's not, put it in the suggestions channel. That's what the suggestion channel's for. That right there. Not these crazy ones where like, hey, can we just like delete the whole hard drive of the server and make T do a headstand while peeing? Like that's what the suggestions are for right there. Yes, put it in suggestions.
I'd like to see that.
I bet you would.
That's
Okay.
admin entertainment, okay?
Me too.
You put that in a while ago? Really? I'm gonna go look right now live on the stream. Where the hell did you put that? I don't even see you. Where are you at? Am I just blind? In my own defense, we get a lot of really crazy suggestions, and I've gotten, you know, like when your phone rings all the time, you just learn not to answer that shit. That's what's happened here. Yeah, I don't even know where the hell it is. I'll find it at some point.
Well, anyway, we'll definitely get on that.
Yeah, it's not a bad suggestion. Yeah, throw it in there.
All right. Thank you, BB. All right. Up next, hey, it's Death Queen. What's up, Death Queen? How you been?
I've been good. I just want to say one very important thing. Hello.
What's up? Oh, you remember us now.
Yes, hello.
Yeah.
Hello, T-Bird. Hello, everyone.
I'm not speaking to you. I'm mad at you.
Oh, why?
DQ.
Because you were like one of our most loyal fans, and you dipped out for like a month because your buddy got banned for like a whole hour.
Still love you.
That hurt my feelings.
Oh,
Yep.
sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. Shit happens. Anyway, it's good to see you.
Good to see you guys too.
Death Queen, you gonna be on server for Force Wipe?
Possibly.
Yeah, I'm watching you.
Believe it when we see it.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Hey,
Oh.
human head mount rack. There it is.
There's the suggestion. Look at that.
Thanks, Death Queen. All right. Up next, we have Eagle Eye 145.
Hey guys.
Whom I totally thanked for map testing.
Yeah, I will definitely say I have a whole different respect for the maps that we play. Now being a map tester and going through some of it and seeing how much work actually goes into it and how many bugs you guys actually work out before they get to us. It's not easy. I mean, I know you guys were talking about how many requests we've put in, but that was, 10, 12 hours worth of work for 4 or 5 requests.
Yeah, and imagine fixing them all now.
Yeah, exactly.
But you know what's even
That was
funnier?
the-
You know
that
what's
was
even
the
funnier?
first thought in our head was, oh, T's gonna hate us as soon as we started putting all these in.
Now here's the
But-
crazy part that's really gonna blow your mind. You ready for this?
Mhm.
About so before HDRP we had about 27 maps that I had made, and Facepunch nuked all 27 of them with HDRP. I'll bitch about that later. After that, we're in a hurry to get maps quick, so about half of our maps were bought, like off a loan, in other places, and the other half were made by us from scratch. And the problem being is, even the ones that are bought are so shitty that you might as well just have made it from scratch. So the map that you are testing on right now, and you're like, oh my god, so much work goes into this map. You have to understand, first of all, that map cost us twice. The one you're working on happens to be one of the bought ones. That map cost us twice as much as the game itself costs. And that map is now on its 3rd run. So all this testing and fixing, you're on the 3rd run of that shit, and look how much work you're still finding for us. Like that's mind-boggling how much we have to fix on even the bot map. Because people are like, why don't you just buy a map? Well, we've tried that, and they're all sucky. You have to fix them.
We've played officials to other moddeds, and I will tell you that the quality of your guys' maps are without a doubt 1,000% higher than any of the others,
Well,
even on officials.
Just change one word of that to our maps, because our community helps
Well,
us.
yeah,
Man.
our maps.
You guys
Yup.
are putting in work and helping us. It's all help around here.
The one thing I do have to say is I just wanted to give a big thanks to the admin team and to the community. Since switching over to Utopia, it's been one of the best decisions that we've made. Definitely liking the admin team's been really helpful, and but the maps guys, it's no joke the amount of work that actually goes into them. I mean, we have spent 12, 14 hours already in the last couple days going over one map and, finding 4 or 5 things that to most people might seem minute, but are big differences. And that's part of what helps make this community such a great community and T-Bird such a great server owners, is just the high quality of standard that they keep for this community.
The junk gets real detailed, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we were finding, like walking across a grass train had snow footprints showing up on it. I mean, little details like that.
Hey, now in my defense, you know why?
And a sound difference on that as well.
So that mistake right there is actually on me. I did that accidentally, and you know why I did that? Is hey, see, T listens. When I was working on this map a couple weeks ago, I said to myself, there's a lot of Arctic and snow, and I remember players were getting sick of that cold, so let me eliminate it. So that's what it is I missed one of the layers down there. That used to all be Arctic and snow. All that shit did.
Yeah, that was a mama thing. She heard the sound difference, and then we noticed the footprints.
See, I never would have caught that though. I'd never turned my Rust sound on ever, so I never
Good
would have caught
idea. I had no clue that there was a difference of sound walking between grass or snow either.
that. Yeah. Anyway, good shit. I appreciate all y'all's work, man. I really do. And like I said, anybody else out there that wants to get involved in map testing, hey, let us know. It's much less strict requirements than being an admin. Like, I mean, pretty much as long as you have a pulse and you're not a fucking idiot, we'll take you. It definitely is some work, but it's got some cool shit too. You get to get
Yeah,
sneak
I mean,
peeks.
it gives you a whole new insight to some of the monuments, and a first run of the map definitely is going to help you long game playing on the server. But I mean, it's still work at the end of the day.
Yep, absolutely. I appreciate all your help, man, for real.
Yeah.
And Utopia for the win is what I heard.
Yes.
Thank you both for the hard work and,
Yeah.
and the kind words. We appreciate that.
Who we got next?
All right, up next we have Pinky coming back.
Oh, got that pink eye.
What's up, Pinky?
Now,
There we go. What's up?
sorry, I'm retarded. I had on put PTT. Anyway, since I fixed my mic, I seem to have fallen off the map. I need you to come get me. I ran that command you told me. All my shit seems to be gone. Can I please have it back? And I still can't find that magic unicorn full skin set. What the fuck?
All right, what part of the Northeast are you from? Goddamn.
Oh, New York. Don't
Perfect.
hold it against me.
Yeah, no, my mother was born in Queens. I was born over in Philly, but most of my family's from New York.
Nobody's perfect. It's okay.
Yeah, hey, well, and I'm Italian too, so it's even worse.
Oh, forget about it.
Forget about it. Forget about it.
say that.
Forget about it.
Yeah, Pinky, that's no problem. How many M2s did you have in your inventory? So I make sure to
To not give them back
get
to
them
you.
all back to you.
That's funny as shit.
Oh, I don't know.
Wait. I got the perfect one. Pinky, what are you, a wise guy? What the fuck is this? What are you trying to be a
Are
wise
you
guy?
talking to me?
You being a wise guy? Oh, perfect.
Anyway, all bullshit aside, I doubt you guys remember because you're all fucking burnouts. I've been with you guys for over a year now.
What?
I actually took a sporadic sabbatical just because my life is Rust and I have my own Survivor game to play. But I definitely wanted to point out since I've been back, thank you. You guys are still on your shit. It shows. It's very interesting to take so much time off and come back to what was initially being introduced and trying new things, and to see how some of it has come to fruition without being part of the growing pains.
Yeah.
Again, thank you. You're fucking awesome. Please keep up the great work. I'm really sorry to hear that Rust is down. That means it'll definitely bring out some more of our favorite type of players, whether we like it or not. So I feel for you. Couple little things, just constructive criticism. The enchanting, it's an awesome implementation, but I find very little information on how to properly do it, and I still don't fully understand with the depositing of however much money, and then you enchant an item, but you can only enchant certain items. Am I making sense with that?
A little bit. I was bringing up a link while you were saying that.
I was pulling it up myself.
Now, I'm sure, I want Silver Discord, but I'm a lazy son of a bitch if it's not in the game and /info.
Well, there you go right there. I put a link in the chat for you.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Also, I was wondering, have you guys ever thought about some sort of team, community, PvP event? I don't know.
We do 'em all the time.
5 people. What?
We do them all the time, man. You missed 2 killer ones a couple weeks ago. Oh my god. We have another one built, by the way, for the rest of you listening. It's already built. We're ready to do it. We're just waiting for March. It was fun as hell, dude. I have to find the video from it. We had this giant castle. I mean, huge castle. Like, would have got you in trouble if you would have built it type castle. And we did an entire server versus the admins, medieval, prim only. Like swords, melee weapons, bow and arrows were the highest technology you could really use. It was just flaming arrows filling the sky like a giant castle siege. It was fucking incredible, dude.
It sounds wonderful. As I said, I've been on a sabbatical for a while, so I've just been back on for a couple of weeks. But again, thank you for everything. Also, real quick, so does that mean you're not going to take a picture of the pyramid I build and throw me under the bus in the next monthly server? meeting?
So I was just about to tell you, I absolutely remembered you. And it was because of that big ass big ass pyramid, but also because when we sent you a message about the big ass pyramid, you were like, "Yeah, cool, no problem, I got it."
Yeah, I was reading his
And you
notes
were
actually
very
as he was
helpful.
talking. Hold on, I got something for you. I got something for you, Pinky.
Pinky, remind me,
There
were
it
you
is.
military or LEO?
First one, Marine, Semper
Okay.
Fi.
Nice. Yeah, the
Appreciate your service, man. Thank you.
that right there should show you how detailed notes we keep on players. The fact that I was able to pull that picture up instantly. As a matter of fact, you first joined us on January 12th of 2023 at 9:29 p.m. Man, welcome back.
Good to be back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anyway, yep. Thanks for all your questions and comments and stuff. And
Yeah, no, guys, thank you. Keep up the great work.
and make sure you stay tuned to the announcements for when we do our next big PvP event. It was a lot of fun.
Definitely. Looking forward to it.
All right, man. Forget about it.
A gabagoo.
Give me 1 sec. I'm trying to get the. There we go. All right. Up next, we have Diablo.
I was not a fan of the last Diablo.
Neither was I.
Get in line.
It was kind of bad from a hardcore Diablo player. Oh, by the way, hi everyone.
Hey.
Yeah,
Hey,
from a hardcore Diablo player, it was kind of lackluster.
Yeah, I mean it was great at
Definitely
first because it was like, yay, I'm back in a new Diablo, and then it was like, wait, I'm still doing the same thing but just prettier colors, and I'm doing the same thing now, just cooler looking armor, and I'm doing the same thing now. It's like, wait a minute.
Exactly.
Yep.
So I am loving this as a newcomer to the server. I'm loving every aspect of it. It definitely has that challenge that I'm looking for from Rust, in the PvE aspect, as well as with tomorrow being 20 hours till wipe. I can't wait to see what the actual like PvP is going to be like. I would like to formally apologize for chat the other night. Those who know.
Wait, I must have missed something.
Mountain Juice knows. He
Oh, okay.
he can fill you in.
That's fine.
But no, I forgot. I dropped the S word into chat and kind of a no-no. So, like I said, I'd like to formally apologize.
Solid.
But with that being stated, I am a newcomer to that as well, and I heard you guys speaking earlier about looking for testers and such, and that's something that I would love to venture down.
Yeah, throw you an app in. Actually, I should have said this when I was discussing it earlier. Is for those who want to do map testing, we just piggyback it on our staff application. But all you do is instead of answering all the real detailed questions in the staff application, you just put a staff app in. You ain't got to answer all the bullshit. Just obviously who you are, but just put in there only for map tester, only for map tester. You just keep putting that for each answer or something like that. That way we know we don't, because otherwise it'll come in and we'll be like, wait, who's this guy? He's only been around for this long. We're not approving his app. And then if you don't tell us you're a map tester app, then you know what I'm saying? It's a big difference. So.
Yep. Okay. Excellent. Sounds good. Aside from that, I was curious. I asked a question earlier. Do you guys have any other like monstrous like creatures on any other maps? Because I'm really digging the Black Widow in the center of the map.
Oh, absolutely. We have an entire on Purgatory. We haven't run that map in a while. On our Purgatory map, man, a lot of our veterans will remember that. Like we got these giant creatures all over the map, honestly, and there's even some of them that you can actually climb inside and build your base inside of them and stuff. It's pretty cool. So, and then of course we have our Jurassic Park map that's like a fan favorite on our servers. Got a lot of dinosaurs and shit around. It's pretty cool.
Star Wars map's pretty cool.
Star Wars map was incredible.
Yeah, I can't wait to see him. I'm definitely going to be around long term.
Oh yeah,
So-
yeah. You'll love it, man. It was fun.
Appreciate it.
Welcome to the community.
Thank
Absolutely.
you. Glad to be here. Well,
Yeah.
thank you for your time, gentlemen.
Yep.
Have a
Thank
great
you.
day.
Yes, sir.
Were you greeted when you joined the server?
Oh, absolutely. Mountain Juice was the first one to pop on me. It actually kind of spooked me because of I would say the on-demand customer service, because I was just chilling outside of town. All of a sudden, there he was. He greeted me and he was gone. I was like, whoa, that's
Yeah.
cool as shit.
I mean,
It's
he
okay,
does.
he
He doesn't
spooks
drive
us
by.
too.
He does drive-by greetings. Yeah, he greeted you on March 1st at 5:47 p.m.
Yepers.
Yeah, good stuff.
Efficiency.
Yep.
Efficiency. He was on it.
For those who don't know, like we track our admins greeting people because that's one of our main focuses. This isn't really to Diablo; it's just everybody. One of our main focuses on the server is I have a huge mantra that greeting players is what makes our server stand out from everybody else. Obviously, there's other things, difficulty and stuff like that. But I think holy shit, an admin took time out of their day just to come say hi to me and welcome me. I think that right there is what sets us above the rest. So we track all that kind of stuff because we want our admins doing that. And let me tell you right now, if I took the entire admin team, myself, everybody, and added them all up, we wouldn't even have 1/10 of the greetings that Mountain Juice has. Like, that dude fucking... something wrong with him, man. There's something wrong with him. It's insane.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
But I'd also like to shout out to Elysium because he was also on the ball for greeting.
Oh yeah, Elysium. It's a she, but yeah.
She. I apologize.
It's all good.
Yeah, I'm here. It's all good. People think I'm a teenage boy sometimes.
I'm mean to her every day. She's used to it.
Yeah.
No worries. That's how my fiance is. She's 5'2", little petite. So all my friends joke about her, like, "Oh, you're dating a little 12-year-old boy." I'm like, "Ha ha, guys." Very funny.
Aw.
Yeah, I'd be putting somebody's teeth on the ground for that one.
But yes, absolute shout out to you. You gave me a lot of information the night that you had popped in, and it was excellent. So thank you very much.
Hey, you just helped her out too,
Alright.
man. She's still in her probationary period. You just helped her out there.
Yep.
Excellent.
Hell yeah, good stuff.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
All right, let's move on. Next.
I'm trying. Hang on.
I stay on probation.
No, you're on parole. Your greetings are community service.
Okay, up next we have Dragon Princess J. Good evening, Dragon. How are you?
Womp womp. Yes, no. Looks like she's on mobile. Yeah.
So she might be typing.
Oh, she might be typing in the thing there, yeah. I'll say it looks like she's on mobile. No. Hey, somebody in chat type a random word. Just one word. One word. Real quick while we wait for her. What's the first one? Wait, run. Okay, that was the first one. I just want to see what the first GIF was that popped up. That's all. Of course, it had to be Forrest Gump.
Not sure if you made mention, but if you do request to speak, push to talk is required, or else you'll be muted.
Oh yeah, maybe that's why we do require push to talk in here, because like nobody wants to hear us clearing our throats or my dog barking. And what do you mean dad vibes, Poop? We are dads. I mean, what the hell? We're old.
I'm not on push to talk.
Oh really? Because you're an admin?
No, I think the last player that talked, I could hear breathing, so I don't think that was push talk either.
Princess, I'm gonna leave you on stage. Let me grab the next person, and if you want to get your stuff sorted out or type in chat, we'll loop right back to you.
Yeah, we can tell she's on mobile. You got the little whatchamacallit phone icon there.
Okay, up next we have Navy CB.
And nothing to be sorry about. It's all good.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Hello.
Hey,
Are you in the
good evening.
Navy?
I have one thing to say. I've known Eagle and Mama for a while.
Banned.
That's fucked up. Okay, I'll be nice. Eagle knows I've done 20 years for America's Army, beta test and all that. I've gone into a lot of servers for Call of Duty, Battlefield, Rust, any game you name it, to see how admins are. So me and my friends and my clan can go in and play and have fun. To this date, this server right here, of all games, it don't matter. Even my friends who have their own clans, their admin staff, the greeting wise, like you said earlier, I'm not here because of Eagle. I like playing here. He's a little bit of it, and so is Mama. But the staff that greeted me when I came, it's like you say, take the time out to meet everybody. It's to focus on the admin saying, hey, how you doing? Welcome here. This is what we do, don't do. You guys actually take the time to do it. And this is the first server that I've seen that's been consistent, stays consistent. And I've told a bunch of my friends they're looking into buying Rust for it, because I told them, I was like, look, I play on this server. and I have no problems. There's no douchebags here. There's no assholes here. You ain't got to worry about nothing. If you got a problem, make sure you screenshot it, whatever. And they're fast to nits that shit in the butt. And for that, I enjoy it here. And the only way you're gonna get rid of me is if I come on here wasted one night and I do something stupid and you warn me. Hey, it won't happen again. But I like being here, and it's great. I mean, even with some of the people that's been here, like Omega, Perturbed Whale, Eggs and Bacon, all them guys in here. I haven't seen some of the other guys in here or I've talked to, but I enjoy it, and getting to know these people here, it's fun, and I love it. That's all I have to say.
So first of all, yeah, the end of the force wipe gets really dead like this. That's every force wipe too. And of course, like I said earlier, we're in a rust slump right now, which usually happens in the winter every year anyway. Like usually I stress and cry about it all winter long. With that said, so don't worry. Actually, hell, Thursday you're going to see a huge spike in people around. Just a lot of the regulars get bored by the end of the month. You know, they're already level 200 and they don't know what else to do. That aside, holy shit, any of you other admins like that about to choke me up there, dude? What the fuck? Like, fucking A, man. Like, I don't even know what the fuck to say.
Bird, I remember your ass when I used to play around with you before you got your own servers. I was telling Eagle, it's like, I remember that motherfucker.
No shit.
I got wasted, and you come in, your ass came in, you were like, hey, dumbass, watch where you're walking.
That's funny you said that, because
remember you.
the guy that I used to base with when I was a Rust player, his name is Jetwing, and he literally just launched Arc. I just saw it on my Steam pop up as you were talking. It's pretty funny. Anyway, the point being is, like, damn, dude, thanks. I don't even really know what else to say. That's fucking amazing. If anything, you just made me really proud of my staff above all else. I mean, like, you know, because I just do my thing and just work. I don't really front face as much as the staff does. They're the ones that deal with you guys on a daily basis, and everything you just said has to be coming from them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that really gives them a compliment, and that makes me feel. It's not, I don't want to refer to them as kids because they're not, but you know what I'm saying? Like, when your kid does something great and makes you feel a certain, that's what that just made me feel like, dude. Like, that's really cool. I appreciate that.
But here's another thing too, and I've done it with my servers, like for AA and Call of Duty back in the day when you could get your own Call of Duty servers and stuff.
Yeah.
I would do it, be like, hey guys, how's it going? Blah blah. Surprise a motherfucker once in a while. You come in and say, hey, how you doing? When word gets around that you, the owner, you come in, you will start seeing increase. I'm not trying to tell you how to run your servers. I mean, I've done it long enough. I like to help other people out. But if you pop in and they're like, hey, you know, the server owner T-Bird comes in and plays and he talks to you guys, you're going to start hearing that going around. And Rust be like, especially if you hit the forums or some people start, hey, you need to check out this server, this Utopia server. Their lead admin and map builder comes in and talks. What kind of a guy does that?
Let me tell you this story. I'll be quick too, because a lot of people in the meeting's already heard the story and they're probably like, God damn it, T, just get on with the night. The first 9 months of Zombieland, when I started these servers, and this is no exaggeration, this is no shit, down to the exact minute, I'm going to tell you this. Every day, I started my server, and every day I sat on here the moment I woke up, usually around 7 in the morning, and I would stay on the server until 1 a.m. at night. And every single person that joined, I would go up to them and I would greet them. I would be like, hey, let's go run some content together. Let's do something, like blah, 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 and tell them about the server. I remember my big thing, and word started spreading. I mean, we're talking months of me doing this every day, 7 days a week. And word started spreading, and more people, 2 or 3 people, that's it. And like, they were like, hey, my buddy played here the other day. He told me that like you flew him around and were showing him some of your custom stuff you made on the map. I was like, yeah, let me meet you here, and I'll get a minicopter and we'll fly around together. I used to take him on a tour and stuff, and just like, and that's it. I was just, and the secret is I was, how do I get people to stay on my server when there's a billion other ones out there? And it was like, yeah, I can make cool content, I can make fun stuff to do, but if I really connect with them, they're gonna want to stay here just because they feel like they already got a friend, to hang with and stuff. And I did that, and eventually I had 5 players, after a couple months of doing that, and then eventually I had 10 players after a couple more months. So like 9 months in. And when I say every day, I'm telling you right now, I made these servers in April of 2019. My family takes a beach vacation every 2 years. That July, on our beach vacation, I spent the entire thing in the condo on my laptop on the servers trying to do what I just described, to the point that my family canceled the biannual vacation after that point. They said, we're not going to do this anymore because that was fucking stupid that you spent the entire time working on that server thing. It's a waste of time. Nobody's going to play there. Who cares? I spent 9 months doing that. Christmas Day, I went downstairs, did presents with my kids, went right back up to the computer, and went back to Zombieland and trying to get people to stay on my server. So I trust me, I definitely know what you mean by get out there, put yourself out there, and hang with the people. 2 hours ago, I logged into Outbreak to test something I was working on, and I noticed a player asking for help to rescue their corpse. Nobody was responding to him or her. I'm not sure by their name. I can't tell. So I started talking in chat. I rallied up some people to get their corpse back, and I made the offer, like, anybody wants to help this person get their corpse, I'll come pick you up in town in a Chinook and fly you there myself personally. And a bunch of people showed up. I flew them to the island. They rescued the person's corpse, and I went on with my day. So absolutely. I love interacting with my players.
Good deal, because that's, I mean, I interacted with you before all this, so I knew how you were, and it was, and when Eagle told me about this, I was like, all right, but the interaction from the staff is what it blew me away, and I was just like, holy shit! I was like, this is great. I can come in here. I got to worry about no damn squeakers running their mouths, talking trash. I want to come in, get my ass kicked by the horde, bitch and moan about them, pissed off, go back out, get them again, and just have fun and find better ways to nuke them bastards, but to have fun and not listen to a kid. Oh, you're trash. Because you can't kill a horde. I suck at Rust trying to shoot people. Give me Call of
We
Duty.
all suck at Rust.
Yep.
But and Eagle tell I'm a farming whore. I like to go out, run around, chop trees, get all the ore, do whatever. It's fun, and I ain't got to worry about no smart ass kids. And that's the one thing I like about being here is, I mean,
well, we'll try to keep it going for you.
The final comment I'll throw so we can move on is to everyone listening to what he's saying out there, I'm gonna tell you right now, and I give you my word, my admin team will back me up and tell you that I am not bullshitting when I say this. If anyone fucks with you on my servers or causes you any kind of problems on my servers, as long as you have some way to prove it to me, because let's face it, people do lie, and I can't just take someone's word for things. If someone fucks with you on my server, I don't care who you are. I don't even care if I don't like you and we don't get along. If somebody fucks with you on my server, or someone's causing you problems on my servers, you find me, get me some proof. I don't care if it's 3 o'clock in the morning and it takes me till I wake up to handle it. I will handle it, and I will take care of you, period. That's all there is to it. All I ask is get me proof, because I'm very, very big on a man of my word, and I can't take one guy's word for something because I like him and not take some other guy's word for him because I don't like him. So I require everybody to give me some kind of proof. But if you can, I got your back. I will destroy somebody if they fuck with my community and my players unjustly. So anyway, I'll leave it at that. We got to get moving on to the next one.
All right, appreciate it, Navy.
Appreciate it. And staff, you guys better take to heart everything that dude just said, because that was all about you guys. That wasn't about me. That was about you guys.
I'm sorry, I had to go pick up Kleenex. What? No, it was good. I like that, man.
No, it's good shit, man.
We hate comments like that. We hate, praise. Thanks.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
All right. Death Queen again. Here we go.
Let me guess. She's not coming back at Force Wipe.
No.
I'm still mad at you.
I listen, Linda.
You're really quiet, by the way.
Oh, I just want to give kind of a round of applause to the wonderful, amazing Knit for, becoming staff and,
You talking about Nint?
Yeah.
You stabbed us in the feelings, and you're gonna compliment Nint?
Oh, I played with him for a while.
Nint's been staff for 7 minutes. No, I'm just kidding. Nint's awesome. For those that don't know, when I played I finally got to play a wipe on my servers. For like in 5 years. When I did, I ran tons of content with Nint. We teamed together. He's a good dude, and now he's staff. Imagine that. But that's not why he's staff. But he's a good dude. Really good dude.
Yeah, just want to.
Thank you,
Good
Death
job.
Queen. I appreciate it.
Yes, very proud of him.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'll be right.
Jade, we used to play a ton.
At least
on
someone
Outbreak.
appreciates you.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta go check the logs now to make sure Nint's not been spawning items in for Death Queen here. So I'll be right back.
How much possible she hasn't been here.
Oh, that's right. I forgot she dissed us because her
she dissed.
friend got banned for a whole hour.
Yeah, Nin, shouldn't you be mad at her too?
Hey, Death Queen, when you do come back, ask me, hey T, can you show me the notes on my friend and see what else he did so I know the whole story? Remind me to show you that later. So you know that 1 hour is probably 1% of what he should have gotten. So
Enough. Death Queen, welcome back. Good to have you.
We missed you, Death Queen.
So aggressive.
That's why we tease you. We miss you.
So aggressive.
Hey, you want to see aggressive? I can Sparta kick somebody out of a hotel window.
Oh, God.
We don't want that story again. It was a good story though.
Oh yeah.
All right, thanks, Queen.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, we're taking two more. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the requests. Up next, we have PV Poop.
This guy.
What's up, Poop?
Oh, he got pink eye. Says your mic's muted. Mic mute.
No.
No, it's good.
Yep.
Oh, speaking of what Jade just said in chat, I think I'm gonna
Jay.
gonna increase the
Jay.
what?
Stay on focus.
He's talking.
I don't hear him.
Oh, it's
Oh.
just you because I can hear him.
Did you accidentally mute?
Did I mute PV Poop? Oh, he is muted.
Wow.
That's funny.
Damn.
Sorry, go ahead, Poop. What are you talking about?
Well, my first thing was going to be a compliment towards you, but I'm rethinking
Well, yeah, put it to somebody else. Damn, what an asshole. No, it's probably you must have been talking to somebody last time I was in the channel working on something. For those who don't know, Poop used to be on staff and stuff, so he's been in the channel with me many times. You probably just yapping with somebody, and I was trying to work on something, so I probably muted you.
Mhm.
Hold on, let me mute
But-
him again. Fuck it.
So yeah, anyway, I just wanted to say good on you for keeping with coding. It's becoming a scary place in the world where they say there's two kinds of people in the world: people who know how code works and people who don't, and that goes pretty deep. So keep on it. I think that's honestly what's going to be a big difference in the future with Rust servers. Is it just normal plugins, copy and paste servers, or is there something unique that something like coding can do for you?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, keep it up, man.
Yeah, but I appreciate it. Probably about 50% of our stuff right now is already like highly customized, and now that I don't have to pay somebody thousands of dollars to do it, we have opened Pandora's box. There's no question about that.
Yeah, now's the time to do it because Rust for the population count. This is actually the lowest Rust has ever been. I think it got down to like 82,000 players in total today.
Yeah,
which
terrible.
is like the lowest. So it's it's lots of things could be attributed to it. People just having to work multiple jobs. Just students in school right now. But March break is coming. Summer's coming. It'll pick back up for sure. It always does.
Believe it or not, 2 weeks ago it was at 62,000.
God damn.
Yeah, dude, it was lower than like Team Fortress. It was crazy, dude. Crazy.
So there was a suggestion recently regarding the night zombies. That piqued my interest a lot. I'm really excited about that. You're actually considering it, researching it. That's something I've been looking for in Rust servers forever. I've been playing all the PvE servers for years. And that's something that's never been implemented. There's been like nighttime scarecrows or whatever, but they're not fun.
No, we're gonna have our dangerous ass ones where like you hear that and you're like, fuck this shit, I am not moving. Like I'm gonna fly around invisible, and I'm gonna see players crouching in a corner in their base like I ain't fucking moving.
I like it.
And also what Jade had said earlier, I don't know if that's what she was talking about, but I'm probably going to increase the level cap on the walker zombies too, so that people like Chappie are going to spawn some pretty nasty fucking walkers.
One last thing on my list here. Would you consider making a new NPC in town that sells car chassis?
No.
Okay.
Because we were trying to actually cut down on the campers and shit like that. That's why we took them out of the / license plugin. So adding it in town would just make more of them again.
Yeah, you guys becoming more relaxed with the building stuff.
That too.
Made me think about that too. Becoming more relaxed with the car stuff, because you wouldn't be able to teleport it to and from the raid base, which would solve a lot of problems. But
and there are plenty of car chassis on the map. You just need to convince players not to hoard them in their bases.
That's the problem. You get people put like 6 of them in their base, and now there's none for anybody else.
I'm gonna start a car dealership. Hoards all of the cars, logs off.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Cool.
All right. Yep. That's about it.
All right, man. Hey,
good seeing you.
It's good to talk to you again, man.
Yeah, man. I gotta leave this chat.
Got you covered. All right.
And mute.
Last and certainly not least, we have Meow.
Meow meow. So does that mean I have Twiz muted, or is that him?
Hello.
Hello.
No,
Twiz
that's
is
him.
muted.
So is Elysium.
Yeah. Okay. What's up, man?
So, hello everybody. I just wanted to say that I had a question, and unfortunately, while I was listening to the last person, I freaking forgot it. So I'm so sorry.
Oh my god, that's funny.
I guess next time.
Yep.
Quick,
My
just
apologies.
we're gonna put you on the spot. Make something up. Make up a question.
No, I can't. I'm
Invent a
sorry.
question.
I apologize. I'm sorry, guys. Have a great night and have
It's
a
okay.
great PvP, everybody.
If it pops back into your head, feel free to ask in general chat or in the stream
Alright.
while T's streaming.
Oh, I remember now. I'm so
See?
sorry. Thank you very much.
Oh,
You're helping
I'm
me
sorry,
create
we
more.
gotta
I
go.
appreciate it. All right. So, multiple vibes in a row when we've been playing PvP. We made sure to place only 12 turrets in a 40 meters diameter or whatever. And when we place more than that, they haven't been working. They were like frozen, right? And last PvP, we've seen a base when there was way more than 12 turrets, and they were in the same area, and for some reason, all of them been working. So I just wanted to see how and why that could have happened, and what is the general rule for the PvP day regarding outer turrets.
So it's Face Punch's new turret thing where they made it so that if so many turrets are in a certain radius, then they turn off with a little electricity thing on them or whatever. That's a Face Punch thing. It's built into vanilla. We actually modify that during PvE so that raid bases aren't defenseless. Raid bases are undefended, so they need to have a lot of turrets because otherwise they're just fucking big loot containers. So we modify that for raid bases so that they can have defense. And then when PvP day is coming, that modification gets turned back off to vanilla so that it goes back to the vanilla usage so that players don't put 800 turrets on their base like we caught somebody doing. So that's probably what you witnessed. You probably saw a base during PvE when
It
it
was
was
actually
modified.
PvP time. Unfortunately, it wasn't me personally. I'm not sure it was either Minty or one of my team members.
Yeah.
And I remember him talking about it. So if I were there, I would have loved to have made a screenshot for you to show. But for some reason, exactly for that person on a PvP, the PvP time, it still was working, all of them, and there was way more than 12.
Yeah, in PvE they do work because that's what I'm saying. We modify that.
PvP.
Oh, in PvP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd have
During
to.
PvP, we're on vanilla.
Yeah.
According to that update here, I'm gonna post it.
But yeah, I mean, it could have been maybe you remember it's an automated thing. Like when we switched to PvP mode, it's an automated script that I wrote. Back in the old days, I used to have to be at my house every day or every PvP day at 6 p.m. to flip the switch into PvP mode and manually do all that stuff. And then the next day I'd have to be there for the wipe, and my wife was getting real sick of that shit. So I wrote an automated way for it all to happen, like PvP. There's very high chances that sometimes the automated commands, like this morning, how a couple servers didn't restart at 5 a.m. this morning? Same thing. That's an automated thing that we have that runs on separately. It's a third-party thing. Sometimes when it sends a command to the server doesn't get the command. Like there could be a hiccup in the internet or the matrix. So I'm assuming maybe the command to, hey, put the turrets back to vanilla mode, maybe that command just didn't get registered or something that day.
All right, yeah, but any other PvP days, it's all been working fine, and I never seen bases with too many turrets out. So, yep,
That's
I guess
good.
it was just one time.
That's good. I like your
All right,
accent.
I'll make sure to.
Where are you from?
Thank you. I was born in Russia.
Oh, okay, you have a cool accent. I always thought like Russia, Bosnia, all them, they have really cool sounding accents.
Thank you very much. I don't like it personally, but yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I'm sure we sound
Appreciate
like dumb rednecks to you too. So it's all good.
No, actually not.
Not to just you.
Oh well, thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, wait.
All right.
You sound like a syrup drinking Canadian over there.
You shut your mouth, eh?
Hey.
Yes, he does.
All right. If I see it happening again, I will make sure to make a picture.
All right, thank you.
Report it. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Have a great evening. All right, that concludes the Q&A, which means it is prize time.
Yeah, I'm working on I think maybe it's a permission thing, you guys. I got the DM from
Yeah, I totally forgot about we were
Yeah.
working on that.
I'm sorry.
Uh,
Anyway,
term.
admins start spreading out to your servers. Noel, you want to describe to the players how to do this while I get these permissions set for you guys?
Yeah, so hop on to the server you play on and warp to town. We will have an admin there with either a little building, a sign, maybe they're just standing there. Please make a nice orderly line. You're going to have the option of getting paper or getting Zeds. The admin will use a command if T gets.
You
this
said
up and
paper or
running.
Zeds, by the way.
Rockets or Zeds, thank you. An admin will reward you with either rockets or Zeds for attending the meeting. We do ask that again you keep it orderly, keep it quiet. Once you get your prize, go ahead and leave that room or leave town, and we will get that up and running here in just a minute.
Have a good night, everybody.
Later, Juice.
Later, Juice.
Juice don't want them prizes.
I'm on term. I got 5 people here.
Hey, I wasn't sure if we were gonna do like a little, like if staff had any comments or anything at the end.
Oh yeah, we forgot to do that.
No. Yeah,
We
it seems
normally
like
do.
it's not working for me either.
Yeah, I'm trying to hit the permissions, but it says you guys already have the permission. Let me. I'm still looking here.
I'm just doing it old school. I just spawned in a bunch of
Yeah,
shit.
that's fine. Yeah, Elysium, if you got something to bring up, bring it on up because we normally hit that. I totally skipped that topic.
Yeah, it's not working
Yeah.
on term either, T.
Yeah, I just wanted to say to everybody, I'm new staff, but like, basically, I like to be really chatty and friendly with players. But please, if you think it is going to be a ticket, it's a ticket. Because like I'm still making a little bit of mistakes here and there, and I'm really willing to help, but I'm not supposed to cross the line and start discussing anything that could be ticket related. So if you see me in town and we're bullshitting, that's great. But if you start having a question about, you know, I think this player griefed me, or, you know, can I do this or that, put in a ticket, please, because that's how the admins can review what I'm doing and make sure that I'm doing it correctly.
Well, and more than anything, support you as something's happening. That's what we're here for.
Yep.
Take care of the players, take care of our team.
I'm gonna jump over on infection real quick and test this command because I just tried it on the test server. It worked fine for me.
Everybody in a line just jumping around.
What do we do?
Not working on term either.
What are we doing for the meeting? We do how many rockets?
50.
50 rockets or 5,000 Zeds.
All right, I'm gonna come over there and try it real quick. But yeah, I just do it the old way for now, I guess, until I test this. It's
Liz
weird.
and I were
working.
trying on infection and it wasn't working.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely not working.
Ooh. Way to break the code, D.
I know, right?
I couldn't get the give line of sight item thing to work either.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. They all work the same, basically. That's why I'm coming over there. Maybe I'm guessing maybe it's a permission thing. That's the only reason I can think of why it works perfectly fine for me, but not for you. So I'm checking right now. Also, for those that are still in here, I will fly around and do a little map preview of the map in just a second here. Let me make sure. I know your prizes are probably the most important.
How much? One more time. Sorry. How much paper rockets was it?
50 rockets or 5,000 Zeds.
Last call on infection for prizes. If you want your prizes, come to town on infection.
Get them while they're hot.
Last call for Utopia as well.
Yeah, that was quick.
Here I am still trying to load into the server just so I can be part of the fun.
Right, I'm looking for Twiz right now so I can test the command on his ass. Where are you at, Twiz?
I'm in town. I'm in the little
Oh, you built your little prize booth. Oh, look at you. You're so cute. Nice.
Who's doing outbreak?
Put a dancing ball.
Let me try.
Juice usually handles outbreak.
Last call for term.
Oh, did he say good night?
Yeah, Juice left.
Yeah, it worked fine for me. Let me try the rocket one now.
It's got to be a perms thing then.
I'm gonna try the rocket one.
Yeah, rocket worked fine for me too.
Yep.
All right, give me a second. I gotta open up my code and see what permission I assigned to that. Oh yeah. You guys want to see my code, my stream? You guys want to see some code? You can see my crown jewel plugin, the admin toolbox one I was talking about. Got some cool code. Sorry for the delay. I want to see a map stream too. 1 second. There, now you can have some code too. Yeah, permission is admin toolbox.give and admin toolbox.use. Ah. You see where I made a mistake? I see my mistake.
You forgot to
watching your
tell
stream.
us. You forgot to tell us that it was AT instead of ZL.
Oh, no, I did that one right. Never mind, I lied. Yeah, so look, right here. Let's just make sure that you're an actual player, not just the console, because you can't give something from line of sight if you're a console. And make sure the player's not null. Make sure if you don't have the permission to give and you don't have the permission to use the plugin, then it exits right there. If you don't have the arguments, which I did, then it exits there. And there you go. So the only two permissions are give and use. Let's check your. See, Zombieland, you get to watch us debug something live. There you go, Twitch. Admin toolbox. You have give and you have use. So do me a favor, paste this directly into your console looking at me. Worked. So my plugin does work. Y'all's keybinds just suck.
I don't know. I have the same. I'm using the exact same button as last time.
I literally typed the same exact thing you did. You just pasted me before, and
I don't know. I mean, there's the 50 rockets. I'm just saying. I got a lot of witnesses here. I got 29 people watching. I'm thinking my code's pretty. Thinking my code's pretty solid. Oh no.
I'm not the only one that
So
can
what
get
you're
it to work.
saying? What you're saying is next time you're gonna give out all the prizes yourself.
Absolutely not. Oh wait,
That's what
yeah.
it
You know
sounded
what?
like to
You know
me.
what? Yeah. Next time I'm giving out all the prizes, but to do so, I gotta disable the greet command. You guys gotta go back to doing it the old way.
Okay, is it ZL rockets or is it AT rockets?
It's none of the above.
Well, that's okay. That's what Nola posted.
Okay, well, I'm just pulling the commands right off the website where I made an entire write-up for you guys. It took me 7 hours to type with all the commands.
Yeah,
That's
I programmed my touch portal from that page last time. It worked last time.
That's what I'm looking at. I'll send you the command, the exact same command I just sent to Twiz.
I haven't changed those buttons.
There's a command I just sent Twiz, and it worked perfectly fine for both of us. All right, I'm going back to the test server to show these people their map because they're like probably sitting around going like, "We're gonna spend an hour listening to these admins argue with each other." Get your shit together, man. Fucking Navy just complimented your whole team, and now you guys are arguing like little kids.
Well, how did you think we get everything done around here?
That's exactly.
Shut up, T. You're not my real dad.
Oh, and that's the rocket one. The Z one I did was
Where are you posting this?
official.
Key TV on your streaming on Twitch.
Oh yeah, that's fine. It's just me posting the damn thing.
Yeah, just saying that when you're pulling up DMs and stuff.
Oh, I was about to pull up some private ones with you.
You said you wouldn't share those pictures.
I'm not sharing them. I'm just looking at them, and people happen to be looking over my shoulder.
Wow.
Put them on a flash drive. If I happen to leave it in a train station, whose fault is that?
Okay, if anybody's actually left in the stream after all the shenanigans we just did, I'm about to show you some stuff on the map. This map is gonna go live on Thursday, and I'm starving because I have God mode off because I'm constantly dying trying to test Zombot. Okay, so anyway, this is the map. This is not the first run of this map. We have made changes and other stuff to it. Oh, this is my Ghostbusters monument. Yeah, I love this place. The Ghostbusters monument is pretty cool. Well, it's really a fire station, but you know what I'm saying. He doesn't mind me because he can't see me. If you tiptoe real quiet, they won't aggro you. And yes, I'm lying. I'm just wondering when we're going to get a ticket. When T told me in the stream if I tiptoe, they wouldn't shoot me. Anyway. Gotta go see the mother node, of course. Where is the mother node? Yeah, all that stuff back there in the distance, that was all snow and Arctic. All the way to the shore. Like, there was even icebergs out there in the ocean. Like, it was all Arctic. All that shit back there. I was like, yeah, let's get rid of some of that. These players don't want all that fucking snow. Also, I removed the dam. Oh, I gotta fix this cliff edge here. Why didn't nobody report this? Eagle Eye, you still in
let
here?
it load.
Are you sure?
Nope.
Eagle Eye, where you at? Are you still in here, Mr. Map Tester? Come on, how y'all miss that? That is what we call janky terrain. That's got to get fixed right away. That's really, really, really bad.
What's your grid?
Oscar 18. Couldn't find my little pointer. Anyway, there used to be a dam and a lake here. I actually got rid of the dam and the lake on this run. There was just way too many alignment issues with the dam stuff. Like it just looked like shit, and it was like 10,000 entities just for that stupid dam. There wasn't really much going on there, so I got rid of it. Just made like a little cliff wall there, going in, because that's the tunnel that goes in there to a monument, as you can see. Who are you gonna call? Dun, 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 dun. There's Navy. I mean, this map's kind of basic. This is one of our older post HDRP maps. Oh, by the way, Trigger, you reported. I'm doing this live in the stream now, just so people can hear it. You reported that players can fall into one of these and not get out in the map channel.
Yeah.
I'm leaving it. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Well, I just figured because the zip line's right there too.
Yeah, the zip line's meant for them to come right here and grab it and zip line. Not
I
to,
know, but if
not
they
to hop in
happen
there.
to fall, I'm just saying that's going to be
Yeah.
a ticket.
Oh well, and you know what we're gonna say in the ticket? Why'd
'Cause
you
they
jump
won't-
in there?
They won't be able to TP out.
Why'd you jump in the first place? I don't know. I thought someone was in there.
We know that. But it's just,
And then when they say, "Well, I thought something might have been in there," you say, "Well, why didn't you just do like this and go up to the top and look? Oh, there's nothing in there. Cool, fuck it." Well, I don't know, but I fell in. Can you get me out? I'm gonna say, "Well, here's what you do.
all right, y'all admins, you heard this? T's going to answer all those tickets.
Put all your stuff in your backpack, hit F1, and type kill. Or trade your stuff to your friend, if you have one.
I was going to say, what if you're like me? You don't have any.
Well, I mean, you know, if you jump into random holes like that, you probably don't have many friends. You probably just have child support.
Or is that how you get friends?
No, that's how you get child support.
Oh. Or STDs.
This is a cool monument here, though. I remember when I made this one, I put all these electrical things up here, and our NPCs kept getting electrocuted.
It's okay.
And we got the death train. Y'all remember the old murder train?
Mm-hmm.
Good times.
I do.
God, good times.
Before I forget, T, don't forget to check the custom build spot sheet.
You know, you guys are giving me a lot of map work considering I got one day.
There was just one that you couldn't do. And
Oh, one of the barges?
yeah.
Do you remember what barge it is? Oh, it's in the map channel, you said. Never mind.
I was gonna say, well, it's on the custom build spot sheet.
Okay, there's the mother node. So for those that, I remember somebody asked me that is, it still got that render, that texture glitch? It's not a glitch. It's just FacePunch has set some entities to have infinite render distance. As you can see, there are some green entities that have infinite render distance. And then as you get closer, the other things will start rendering in. Nothing we can do about that. That's just the way FacePunch made their stuff. Yeah, that was you that asked that. Yeah, that's all it is. It's just, so believe it or not, that green, that's actually the on light of a recycler. That's what that green is made out of. Those are actually the lights on a recycler, and they've been stretched out to be really big and square to make this thing look like it's radioactive. But the problem is those green lights, they render infinitely, whereas rocks only render like 10 feet in front of your face. So that's what happened to that. That's why it looks that way. But the good news is, to make up for it,
Them nodes, though.
it's not called a mother node for no reason. There's a couple nodes. Just a couple.
Sent you DM3T. There's actually 3 issues.
There's actually 3 inches. What?
Giggity. 3 issues.
Oh, 3 issues. Yeah. And
He's doubling up on you this time.
fix all that shit tomorrow when I'm slaving away on the map, thanks to Eagle Eye and his crew. Anyway, so yeah, it just looks cool. It looks radioactive. A lot of nodes. By the way, turn off God mode. It definitely. Oh, I think I have God false. Wait, no, it's because I'm in Vanish. Yeah, come out of Vanish. Anyways, as you can see, the mother node is not a place to fuck around. And anytime anybody wants to like call me out on my bullshit, all you have to do next time I bitch about entities and be like, T, I saw the inside of that mother node and I see what it's made out of. That's a lot of fucking entities. I don't know what you're talking about.
Jesus.
Hey, believe it or not, this map is 2,000 entities under our maximum threshold that we set for ourselves.
Huh.
Yep, is at 48 last time I checked. So we have room to wiggle.
All right, guys, I'm going to take off for the night, go do the rest of my homework.
Have a good night,
See you, man.
Lint.
Later.
Later, guys.
It's gonna be one of those boring map previews I think I've ever done because I'm not really doing anything. It's kind of wore out. Oh, this is a good monument here.
Yeah, I hadn't checked that one out yet. I saw the name on the map.
The snow stuff that doesn't affect entities at all. That's just a topology. Like, and they're all dressed up like SpongeBob characters.
So well done.
So awesome. And of course, you can tell Juice has been here. If you ever get shot by a Bradley in a weird place, Mountain Juice did it, just so you guys know. This is a pretty cool monument here too. And yes, I did fix the egress. Ooh, look at that terrain glitch. That's got to get fixed. I did fix the egress from this area right here. If you go, whoa, where did it go? Oh, you know what it is? Remember we had that issue where a bunch of my changes didn't get saved? Oh, I gotta put that back in the map channel. I put a ladder right here, right next to, right between that line and that vent. I put a ladder going all the way up to the roof here. I gotta put that back. Fuck. If anybody gets a channel, put that in the map, or if anybody gets a chance, put that in the map channel. I forgot what I named this place. What the hell did I call this place? Kitsap. There needs to be a ladder up the side of the building. If you just say ladder up the side of the building, I don't know what you're talking about. Because the problem is, if players get down here, they can't get back out of this fenced area. Might be a bad thing. Just saying. You can't open these gates. So ladder up the side of the building at Kitsap. See, it's a good thing I'm flying around trying to preview the map here. Finding all kinds of... This cliff, oh, if I had more time, this kind of... Map testers, if you're still watching, this kind of shit right here drives me crazy. Look how terrible looking that is. There's no rocks, there's no nothing, it's just this bland texture. It looks terrible, so that kind of shit drives me crazy. And no Eagle Eye, this is not an invitation to go post that right now because I got too much to do. Yeah, there's an off-roading Bradley on this map, actually. Uko, however you pronounce your name. Uko, whatever. There should be a Bradley. This pass out here in the desert, these are actually considered roads. And there is a Bradley that will roam those roads. So be warned. If you've been through the desert on a horse with no name, you might get shot by a tank. Uko, the first one? Is that the one I said? Which one did I say first, though? That's the problem. I'm old. I forget. Uko? Uko. Okay. Oko? Uko. Uko. Okay, got it. Uko. Did I put the caps on the piers? I don't know what you're talking about. Old mind. I am old. What are you talking about? I'll be 50 soon. That's pretty fucking... That's half a century, dude. That's old as fuck. Oh, well, see, yeah, you're old as fuck too, then. You're not that much further ahead of me. We're both old as fuck. We'll be old as fuck together. Oh, I have a much better American flag that I've designed since then.
That cool one that actually looks like it's waving in the wind.
Yeah, the one I put on the top of the Empire State Building.
That one's good.
I love that one. Oh, by the way, map testers, I saw that you reported this right here that you can just open it. Yeah, I know. It's just there to be cool looking. It's not doesn't actually serve any functionality. It's like not part of the puzzle. I don't care if people want to do it manually. Not gonna hurt anything. I wonder how tall my character is. Yeah, it's about right. Bet you guys didn't know that, did you? Huh? See? It's the little details that make the difference. I don't know about having a monument that close to town. Oh, you guys want to see where the admins hide? Wait, that's not on this map. That's on the current map that's live, isn't it? Is our AFK spot on Dust Bowl, or is it? No, it's on Dust Bowl.
No, it's the nice one you built. That's the one that's on test 2 right now.
No, it's not. Is it?
It should be.
An isotope?
This one's just on the side of that little.
Oh, why did I add a second one then? I'm a dumbass. Here's where the admins. This is where we hide. If you guys ever want to see where the admins live. Well, not live, because, you know, they're actual players, too. They play. Oh, look, there's an admin. See? I was about to molest you, but you're already naked. Man, it's so dark down here. If only T was nice enough to build us some fucking lights. Ta-da! This is our little hidey hole. This is where we get all our weapons from. And this up here, you're probably like, why is there an extra spot up there? Because when I'm AFK, I like to be in pitch black. That's what that other black cube is out there for. I have a good reason for it. People always make fun of me, but the reason I like it is because when I'm AFK, I'm usually testing stuff or looking at stuff, like watching chat and stuff like that. So if it's pitch black, see, I can just see everything nice and easy, like what's going on. Don't have to be all, or I'm taking screenshots of stuff, you know, whatever. I like it to be dark. Dude, that looks like a fun-ass zipline right there. I wonder if you can actually mount it. Yep. That's a long one.
Just FYI, that's a keybind you put in for the Zeds. You put 50,000, not 5,000.
Oh, who'd you give it to?
We were testing it on Utopia. I still can't get mine to work. It comes up skin valid, invalid ID or something, but Moon's work, and he gave me 50,000 Zeds.
That's fun.
So just be aware, admins.
And that's the one I put in official?
Yeah.
Wait, no, I'll put it in staff. I don't even see it. Where did it go? Oh, you guys just must have scrolled
Official.
Yeah, you put it in.
Oh, there it is. Oh, I did put 50,000 says. Look at that. And you said it didn't work?
His is working. I can't. Mine doesn't come up with a skin ID error or something.
There is no skin on that. That's the
I
problem.
know. I'm trying to work it out.
Then you're tight. Wait, you do realize that it's case sensitive too, right?
Yeah, I just copy and pasted what you put in.
And it didn't work.
It's my F11 key, and it came up with that error. But I'm working on it.
There's got to be something else you got going wrong there.
I was just more concerned about the 50,000.
Yeah. Well, it was a tip for your time. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, that's gonna get wiped in 2 days.
Yeah. Well, you guys heard it here first. The admins cheat.
Right.
With CP, make sure there isn't a space at the beginning or end of it. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. What's CP? Oh, copy space. Yeah, I got you. Oh yeah, make sure there's no trailing space, by the way. That's a good point. If you have a trailing space, it's going to think that that's another like character, another argument coming, and the next argument in line would be a skin ID. So that could be where you get your... That could be it. Yeah, it could be saying, well, he started to put a space. That means he wants to do a skin ID. Maybe that was it. Good. Look at that. Mama got it going on.
feel like Daddy Warbucks over here throwing 50,000 Zeds onto the map.
I really need to put a zip line from this bridge somewhere. Be cool. Anybody that comes to my custom harbor, you won't have to worry about any NPCs defending the loot here because Nola took that day off. I come in here to test, like to die, like when I was testing Zombot. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is nothing shooting me? I'm looking around like, there's a lot of good loot in here. Why is nothing shooting me? Like, oh, because there's no NPCs here. That's a dense. Somebody's gonna get out of this forest with what's the name of my forest clear thing? Come on, somebody in chat. I know you know the name of the damn skill. What's it called?
For what?
Wiping out a whole forest at once.
Deforestation.
Deforest. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Somebody's gonna get it. That's a dense ass forest over there. Wipe that bitch out. If any players are left in the stream, what do you guys think about my new tree change with the raid bases? I think it kind of adds more difficulty letting some of the trees stay, so that you got it's kind of harder to snipe the turrets and snipe the NPCs now. Y'all like it? Hate it? When I say like it or hate it, I mean like, is it more challenging? I don't care if you're one of the people that doesn't like a challenge, then no offense, I don't really want the feedback, but I figured to add a little bit more challenge. I kept watching people raid, and they were just lobbing HV rockets from like 2 grids away. I'm like, well, that's not very challenging. That's one of our newer raids. I like that. Oh, by the way, I don't even know if this got mentioned. I know it got mentioned in a thank you, but Twiz, one of the projects, the project he's working on right now is we're completely revamping our kits for NPCs at raid bases from top to bottom. So right now there's just like a list of like 100 kits or whatever that they can choose from when they spawn. Just random. It's all random. You can have a heavy scientist with an M249 and an easy base, and you can have an idiot with a pistol at a hard base. He's revamping that and coming up with tiered kits for all 5 tiers of raid bases where they're actual specific to their difficulty tier. So the guys at easy bases are going to be more geared to what you would expect at an easy base, and the guys at nightmare bases are going to melt your face off type stuff. So that's what he's been working on that for a long time. What, Twiz, are you still in here? Was it like a month now?
I started at the beginning of January, so it's really been 2 months.
Jeez, well, Jesus.
Well, I've been taking some time on it. I could have done it a lot faster. It's just shit going on. So.
I mean, some of the other admins could have raised their hand and say, "Oh, I'll help with it." Cyber, to your question, no, that's a different thing. So it's kind of a different thing. He asked, "Is that why the trees are doubling up?" No. So what it's doing is I made it so that when a raid base, instead of just deleting, so let's say a raid base is going to spawn right down there, right? Let me turn on my aiming thing. So let's say a raid is going to spawn right down there. What it did before is in the entire 75-meter radius of the circle, it would just delete all the fucking trees. So then the idea was to, instead of deleting them, let's just push them out a little bit so they can make room for the raid base. And that's what's happening. Is if players are taking up too much of the good spawn spots, and the raids have to keep spawning in the same general type area. Maybe one spawns right here, and then there's a bunch of bases over there, so a raid base can't spawn. So the next one has to spawn like right here, right? So if the last one spawned there and pushed some of the trees out towards the edge of the bubble, and then the next one spawns right here and pushes some of the trees out towards the edge of the bubble, you're gonna have like a doubled up section of trees right there in between them, if that makes sense. That's why that's happening. It's not on purpose, and whatever. It's not detrimental. I mean, if anything, it gives you guys extra wood, and for me, it's just not worth even trying to fix it. I like being able to keep some of the trees in the bubble instead of deleting them all, because it makes it more realistic and challenging. Holy shit, is that a support ticket? What's all that noise?
It's a map tester app.
These damn map testers. Oh, this is ugly too. I gotta fix this. Look at that. Ugly ass cliff. Straight, no rocks, no texture, just ugly. Ugh, drive me crazy. I gotta be careful what I nitpick at right now, or Eagle and his crew are gonna go balls to the wall like, oh, I heard T doesn't like ugly textures, let's report the whole fucking map. Don't even get me started on these ridges. Some of them aren't too bad. You map tester people, or if anybody watching, just put an app in for map tester. A lot of times it helps to turn off some of your layers, like I'm doing right now, because then you can really spot stuff easier, like as far as like bad terrain and messes up. Another thing you can do. Oh, sorry. Yeah. The thing you can do is if you fly under the terrain, you can actually catch jank easier that way, especially if you turn off the layers. Because you only see the wrinkles, if that makes sense. Like when you're under the map like this, you only see the wrinkles. So if you see like a really sharp wrinkle, then you can be like, wait a minute, and like you can find like, you know, sharp ridges like that right there. See what I'm saying? That has rocks on it, of course, but I'm using it as an example. So you see how it's real sharp, the little ridge? Yeah, it makes it easier to spot. A lot of stuff goes into these maps. I remember the first time I tried to Rust Edit, I was like, I couldn't even put a door in a doorway. Just trying to get it lined up. I'm like, this is fucking impossible. I'm not doing this. It was so hard. Once you get used to it, it's not that bad. Honestly, the hardest part about it is coming up with the creative ways to make new things. Like some of the shit that things are made out of would surprise you. Really weird things. You know, like the recycler green light being used for that mother node, that kind of stuff. Same thing that's used down here, actually. That whole green thing right there is a recycler on button. Pretty cool. You wrote up 65 tickets in one day. What do you do for a living, Navy? I thought you were in the Navy, or maybe you used to be in the Navy, I guess, since you're 54. What do you do? Or what did you do? Or what do you do? Or what don't you do? You're in the Navy. Nice. That's what my son is trying to do. He actually is going to be going to Annapolis for 10 days this summer for their summer program at Annapolis. He wants to become a naval officer. Oh yeah, I beta tested every Battlefield that's ever been out. I posted one of my videos in the chat earlier, actually. Every Battlefield that's been out, the first Call of Duty, and I hated Call of Duty, so I stopped messing with those. I was beta tester in MechWarrior 3 and 4, old school games. Most of you guys weren't even born yet, except for Navy. He was obviously born. There's some more map jank. Look at that jank. See those little ridges right there, the little sharp edges? No, I don't like that. Looks like trash. Looks like an amateur made this map. Oh, speaking of missing games, I'm just chit-chatting, by the way. Everybody that's in the stream, I'm just flying around talking. The meeting's pretty much over. I'm just shooting the shit now. Staff, too. Like, we got to do some more Chivalry nights.
Yes, I
Like,
already
where we-
told you I'm 100% down.
You remember the old days? We all used to get together and just play a couple rounds of Chivalry and, like, stream it so the players could laugh at us. And we had some players that would join us, too. Tony Teriyaki, he used to come play with us. We got to do some more Chivalry 2 nights together. So if any of you staff don't have Chivalry 2, you might want to go pick it up.
Matter of fact, I'm going to re-download it right now.
Here's another tip for the maps. Look at this. You see this lake? How I made this little blue hue to the lake? And it's got like this little blue glow to it. That right there. Believe it or not, that's one of those cave crystals. Flattened out and made really, really, really fucking big. I mean, really big. Look.
I was wondering how you did that.
That's how. It's a giant flattened cave crystal. That's what I'm saying. When you're making maps, once you learn how to manipulate things, the hard part is actually just coming up with ideas of how to do things. Oh, turn layer. I don't know if you guys had oh, you know what? You guys might not be able to turn off the layers. Now that I think about it, I may be able to code something. Haha! Now that I'm some wannabe coder, I may be able to code something to enable that specific feature. Because the problem is turning on the ability to toggle these layers also turns on a lot of other shit, like the ability to edit the server settings, which I don't want people doing, obviously. So I can probably code a way to allow that to happen for you guys. You just have to remind me later. This week I don't have time. I don't even have time to like eat this week, so I'll have to do it some other time. Here's another thing, map testers. You ever see a weird ass crater like this? Yeah, report that. That's one button click to fix, and it looks like total dog shit. I mean, I guess unless you want to build a base down inside a little pit. Talk about
Man,
a
that's
shitty,
easy.
it's a shitty tactical vantage point there. Oh, and map testers. Another thing I hate on my maps is when I get these weird circles like this. What this is from is an old rock formation, and Facepunch coded their rocks to automatically put like this. It's called splat. That textures to automatically put the splat around them. But the way they coded it, it automatically goes in a perfect circle. And that, if you know anything about nature, nothing's ever really in perfect geometric shapes. It looks stupid. So that right there needs to be fixed too, and it's got some jank around the edges of it. That's why you can't get me flying around my own maps, man. I nitpick the shit out of these things. But yeah, see these rock formations right here? These are what do it. These are what do those circles. They automatically generate these circles around them, and then I gotta go back and erase that shit. And I always miss them. Like, there's another one right there. So if you ever see these perfect circles of rock, that's what they're from, and they need to be fixed. Upkeep doesn't revert to vanilla for PvP. Upkeep never changes. Oh, there's some more map jank. Hey, whoever trained you map testers, they trained you guys to call everything jank. That's not what it is. Map jank is this stuff right here. When you got these sharp little polygons, that's map jank. Or terrain jank, or whatever the hell you want to call it. The other stuff, like where rocks and stuff, like you see holes like and they're floating, and that's just called floating rocks, or hole under a rock or whatever. Jank is a technical term that was invented by one of our admins. Not really, but it's funny. Janky jank. What is all that damn noise?
Yo, mama.
This is what my Discord sounds like all night, every day. Boop, 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 boop. Well, I mean, y'all's too, not just mine. Boop, 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 boop. And the funny thing is, I have everything muted except for like 3 channels. Like support tickets and then like official business. That's it. Those are like the only things I have unmuted. Oh, and lead admin chat channel. But they don't talk very much. Usually just
Unmute that shit.
Usually just making fun of me.
There you go. There's some more dinks.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Another thing, map testers, if you ever see just large patches of just bland ass shit like this, like let me know. I can at least smear it around a little bit, make it look a little more textured, you know? It was terrible. Like this right here. What the fuck is this? Just like, what is that? What is that? Yep. You guys like my little cheating aim cursor? It's a little custom plugin thing I wrote. That's what I use for my admin nukes. I'm sure you guys have seen me pull out my special hammer. My special hammer ties into that cursor. See, I hit that button, the hammer goes in my inventory, and the cursor comes on my screen, and I can start nuking shit. I'll end the stream with a big nuke. How about that? I gotta refit my keybinds. Do you see that unknown command strip? Alright, here we go. We're gonna end this show with a big nuke. That plain ass hammer out of my inventory. I want the big dog. And the nightmare base is gone. I may have missed a couple pieces down here, but mostly gone. Oh, I'm on the test server anyways, and on the real server. I would not be doing this on the real server. Well, I mean, I nuke people's shit on the real server, but not like that. All right, I'm going to end the meeting and end the stream. Thanks for coming. Navy, I see you still in there, so thanks for all your kind words, man. I appreciate it. Everybody else, thank you for coming.